Hey everyone, 5 minutes to myself, so I thought, okay, I need to finish off a journal, a Christmas journal I've been making for ages. So I'm making up some tags for it, or some cards, note cards, tags. So I have some watercolour paper, because I'm thinking watercolours and a bit of this and a bit of that. So I have one of these Winsor & Newton. It's like a little travel set type thing. I have a mixing thing. I'm just going to wet my paper, or wet those. Right, we have water. I want to make... I have an idea. You know when you get an idea and you think, yeah, let's go for it. Let's see. Right, I'm just wetting. What's that? Oh dear me. Sorry. How to practice. Right. I'm thinking if they're going to be, or if it's going to be Christmas, I actually don't have any Santa stamps. I've been looking for... Ooh, let's just try dropping that in. I've been looking for Santa stamps and I've failed abysmally, I have to say. Right, now this isn't the way you'd normally do it, by just dropping the colour straight on, but it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, let's go for a darker blue perhaps. Oh, I'm liking that. What I'm thinking, type a night sky and then do a bit of stamping over the top once it's dried. It's not very dark, is it? I have a bit of black actually, which is already pre-mixed. So let's try and... It's a different paint though, I don't see any issue. Okay, let's just try a bit of... It's funny, I hadn't appreciated just how much different colours or different styles of watercolour paints mix with each other, or don't mix with each other. I'm just going to feather the edges out a bit just to make it a little less harsh, I hope. That's better. I'm just dropping a bit of water on the edge. Except I don't want colour in it. Hey, there we go. I want it to look a bit worn and a bit... not manufactured. I think that's the word I'm going for. That's better. Okay, I think that will do for that one. Right, I do need to just set that one to one side, let it soak in. Now then, number 2, same type of thing, definitely the same colours. So I'm thinking, but this one, ooh, see how wet that is. Okay, let's wet me. Right, I want to do the same type of thing, but I want it... This one I've have an idea of actually what I want to do. Let's drop a bit of darker one in. I hope you've all been keeping well. Very strange times that we're living in at the moment, I think. Let's drop a bit of black at the top again. Oh, that's a bit much. I'm quite liking this. So I've been trying to teach youngsters watercolour techniques. Okay, I gave up. We had poster paints and we had a whale of a time with poster paints. That's looking quite what I want, so I think let's try and just try and where I've got it's going to get a really hard edge. I'm just wanting to lighten it up a bit, or break it up. That's the word I'm looking for. Excuse me if I'm waffling. It's very difficult to go between talking to a 6-year-old and then talking to adults. It's like, oh. Right, I need to drop a load more colour on that, I think. I think I will back these simply because it is going to be very messy. I can see already I've got a load on the back. But I'm thinking that will do for the moment. Okay, that is soaked in a bit. Leave that one for a minute. Right, I am just going to dry these, so I will switch the sound off and then I will be right back. Okay, I've done quite well. We've only got a little bit. Let's try straightening them up. All I wanted was for the watercolour to provide a bit of interest in the back. Let's get rid of those. My brain, I don't think at the moment, can cope with lots of thoughts. It's like, oh, brain ache. Right, I've got a set of stamps. The kids have been making Christmas things for Mum, so I've been raiding all my Christmas stuff, and I genuinely am not sure where this set has come from. It's got to have come off Amazon, because you can't get anything around here, so it has to be Amazon. Whatever you've got. So I'm thinking, right, we're going to have Santa going across the top. Is that in picture? Yeah. And then a sentiment at the bottom. There we go. That won't be enough. Sorry, I'm going to have to move it a minute. Okay. And I think I'm just going to go for, so stars on, jet black, permanent. I haven't used these this particular one. A bit of scrap paper, let's just try it first. Okay, so we have a bit there. So it's always useful to try it so that you can see which bits don't stamp properly. That's strange. Some are picking up the ink. Okay, alright, let's give this a go. Now, I have got, thinking about it, let's move on with stuff. The stamping mats, is it? Well, I think it's a stamping mat. That's what I've been using it for. Right, let's try him. What do we think? Yeah. Now that was the bit that didn't stamp. Hooray! So we have Santa, and then I want sentiment. Okay, let's go for this one. It's Christmas in the heart that puts Christmas in the air. That's very true. Put that one back. I did say these were going to be nice and simple. Down here perhaps. Do we want it at an angle? No, because Santa's on an angle. I always get nervous when I'm stamping because it's like, oh, gotta start again. Oh, like that. Okay. One very, very quick tag. This one's got a little more involved because I want to do some heat embossing on it. Right, let's move those for a moment. Right, heat embossing. I'm thinking branches. So, what have we got? Super bright, super fine white. That's white. I've got some black. These things, I'm not even sure if they are. Oh, I see. I've looked at those and thought, how do I use those? But I think they have to go in glue, so not those ones. No, wrong colour totally. Okay, we'll go for these. Good. Right. What I'm thinking is branches. These ones are Inka-Dinka-Doo stamps. I love these ones. Because you could, if I can get them out. Okay, doesn't actually, delicate branches, that one, because they're so versatile. Oh, you've got the big ones there, but you could, what I'm going to do actually is make that into a branch coming down that way. No, not big enough. Okay, so Versamark embossing stamp, or embossing pad I should say. Oh, this is disgusting, this pad. I know. One day I'll get round to buying a new one, but at the moment I'm thinking, nah. Right, so what should have been a branch is, or a bunch of whatever. Yeah, I think it's going to come down that way. Let's make it quite. There. Too much thinking doesn't get anything done in my case. Oh, I hope I've inked it all the way down. Right, first ones, I've got some black embossing powder. Yeah, and you think, I really should have tried this first. Blimey, that's full of lumps. Okay, yep, like that. Bear with me, sorry, otherwise I'm going to blow it everywhere. Okay, so that's the first one. Right, quick step to melt it. So I'll be back in the mo. Excuse me. Okay, let's try and straighten that into touch. No. Let's put that one back. That one's got flowers on it. I don't normally have flowers in the winter. Maybe not that one. Okay, maybe we have to get result. Keep that one. And we'll do it in white. Just do it in a different direction, I'm thinking then. Okay. There we go. There. So, opaque, bright white, super fine. I did look for some, I have got some sparkly ones, but they don't show up very well. So I'm a bit loath to use them because you put them on and I'm always a bit disappointed. Put this away so I don't lose it all. Okay, another quick glass. I'll be right back. I like that. No, that also needs a sentiment. Not everybody believes in that. Hey, how about that one? Let it snow. think, do we go the whole hog and do this in? Yeah, why not? Let's do it the easy way. It would help if I'd have put the stamp on straight. Never mind. Oh. I have to say that actually didn't look like it had taken. Okay, I'm not going to go for black. Liquid platinum. It's not quite gold, but I don't know if this will work. Ish. Okay, no, that one hasn't stamped properly, so I am going to rub that one out. Let's get rid of that one. I've got a couple of bits because I didn't use the anti-static thing on it. Let's just get rid of those little bits. Okay, another quick blast. There we go. Right. They do need, I think, a border, but I don't want to put... Sorry about that. Right, I think they need a border, but I don't want to put the brown on it. So we have black smoke, is it? Black soot. So I'm just going to give it a quick... Okay. This gives it a bit of a frame, doesn't it? I think this one can have, doesn't need to be quite as neat as perhaps that one was. Always err on the side of caution to begin with. Okay, I think we'll put a bit more on that one. Just neaten that bit up. Love it. Right, there we go. How quick is that? Under half an hour. Wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Right, you take care, and I will speak to you all hopefully in the next couple of days. Alright, bye bye.